Hola, my dear beings, be it mineral, vegetable, animal, including Homo sapiens, aliens, energetic entities, so on, so forth. Okay, is to amplify the potential audience. I am Ferruccio Bilic. I am going to talk about right now about artificial intelligence and discuss that artificial intelligence nothing more than a more sophisticated plagiarism. Okay? Plagiarism. Copy. There is no creativity. Okay. Artificial intelligence is based on a lot of things, especially on algorithms that were developed in the 50s, algorithm of machine learning. Later on, then they started with neural models. Okay, but are mathematical models. Okay, it's just mathematics. And if you go back since prehistory, we can see that plagiarism, or in other words, copying what others did, and trying to improve, of course, but that is always a matter of copy. And some of the time they copy it not too well, and the copy is bad, is worse than the original. The original tends to have more creative idea, more sublime ideas, and when you copy, because you didn't understand well enough, you made a more simplified copy and usually wrong. I believe that as human beings, instead of improving our intelligence, we are making it worse. Okay? As a matter of fact, Homo sapiens is not the most intelligent human being. The Neanderthals had a bigger head and a bit bigger cranium, therefore they were more intelligent. And they didn't survive it completely, but the good part of it survived among the genes and the DNA of Homo sapiens, okay? Homo sapiens maybe it was more not intelligent, but I will not say. More frolicking. Okay, let's stop with this thing and let's go back to why I consider artificial intelligence just a more sophisticated way of doing plagiarism. Okay, the Sumerian did create a lot of stories, and some of these stories were copied by the Hebrews and the Christians and the Islam, the Arabs, and so on and so forth. Okay, and each copy was not as good as the previous version. Okay, the original version, like Gilgamesh, the story of Gilgamesh of the Sumerians, were more refined, more interesting than the copies that were done later on. Okay, even the creation of religions, they usually started with polytheism religion. And later on, they became, some of the religion becomes more monotheist, like the Jewish religion. Original was polytheist, but the time that they were as slave in Babylon, and then later on, the Persian invaded Babylon and allowed the Jews to go back to Canaan. When they went back to Canaan, they had become a more monotheistic religion due to the influence of Zoroastrianism, the religion of the Persian. Okay, therefore it seems that the Zoroastrianism was the first monotheistic religion, and it was the simplest one, the one that made more sense, no big deals, a lot of fiction. All the other that copy Zoroastrianism, the Jewish, the Christian, the Islamic, whatever, were copying out. Was a plagiarism not well done. Okay, and most of our evolution got some part of it based on plagiarism, copying what other did before. Okay, and if we can go through our history, this is increasingly true. Now we arrive at this moment and we come up with this idea of artificial intelligence. First of all, it's not intelligence, okay? It's very dumb. Cannot create a thing. But because it gets access to a huge amount of knowledge, that humanity already developed, it can summarize and put together all this knowledge for you. Okay? But this is nothing more than plagiarism. Copy piece of everybody to put together your version. Okay? Therefore, artificial intelligence is not creative, it's just a more sophisticated way of doing plagiarism. I don't know how to pronounce it well, but it's a Latin word. Originally probably was third declination, plagio, plagio, plagi, means that to copy something. Then the version plagiarism is adaptation to the English language, okay? Originally it comes from Latin, but it means to copy. Therefore, artificial intelligence is nothing more than a more sophisticated way of copying things, of plagiarizing things. Okay? People is preoccupied in regulating things like that. The regulation should be the same as we use for plagiarism. Okay? And nothing other things. What else can I say about this concept? That what would be the next move probably, instead of artificial intelligence, that is not deterministic. We can go to a more probabilistic one. When we will use quantum computers to do this, probably, always using more quantum theory, and we more based on quantum field theories. And instead of using just electrical one, we can use several fields. Okay? Visual, sound, touch, taste, the whole spectrum of electromagnetic things. Okay? Therefore, will be a plagiarism even more sophisticated. Okay? Therefore, you can think about how to go next steps in improving artificial intelligence, including is a very bad business misname, artificial. What do you mean by artificial? was created by nature, not created by nature, was cloned, and so on and so forth. Intelligence not yet. Is not sophisticated enough to dream about or think about this thing. Maybe we should also introduce some substance that improves the memory and things like that, and transcendental ideas to see if can become creative, more creative. Okay. I thank you very much for your attention. And please give your like or dislike to these things, to this presentation. But more importantly, I would appreciate your critique, your comments and suggestion for improving these things. What I am saying always would be appreciated if you can counterpart and tell me your opinion. And you can devote this video to whoever you want, and you please sign up or subscribe my channel. Will be very much appreciated, and therefore my ideas will not die with me. I am trying to give my ideas away through these videos, okay? In order to improve life for everybody in this life and in the outer life also, if you can, if you go and see some of my other videos, okay? Again, thank you very much for your attention.